Previously on a Mike Knoxxx Show.
Know when you're being biased. You damn sure know when you're being racist. You don't even have a clue. You have no idea. You can be racist and have zero idea you're being racist. But damn, when it comes to professional wrestling, you have no idea when you're being biased. Well, reality and perception. The great one said, "You're some bitch," and there was a big-ass problem. But this man, Maxwell Jacob Freeman, can say all kind of shit, and it doesn't matter because let's just...
Hell, oh, I will. Because unlike Adam Cole and all those schmucks in the back, I don't need a New Japan or Vince McMahon.
I mean, damn, are we... Me making Vince McMahon jokes is like me still making fun of Ja Rule. It's kind of old by now, people. I'm just saying. Like, oh shit, hey 50. I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 cents? I mean, isn't it kind of old? I mean, I'm sorry. My bad. Continue.
MJF, because MJF made MJF.
Drums, please!
Viewers may find the following video disturbing.
This ain't nothing but healthy conversation.
Yeah! Perfect Plex Radio! We about to go live on him. Mike Knoxxx. That's with 3 X's cause he's hardcore. Are y'all ready? We about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go! At the money, now you're all what you getting in. Perfect Plex Radio, got them listening. Mike Knoxxx, from Cena to The Rock, or whatever wrestler is hot. News and interviews, it's a one-stop shop. Matter of fact, let me give you more choices. You can call in and be the voice with the voiceless. So what you waiting on? Let's get it cracking. Let's talk wrestling, that's enough rapping. Perfect Plex Radio. Simply, we about to give y'all something special. You ready? Let's go!
Oh, it's time to talk professional wrestling. Sports, entertainment, whatever it is you call it, it's all storyline. Yes, people, welcome to Unpopular Reviews, the Mike Knoxxx Show. I'm your host, Mike Knoxxx, and indeed I spelled my name with 3 X's because, you know, one of my producers backstage said he wanted to be toxic today. And my response to that was that I'm toxic every day. So first, let's do the particulars, people. Thanks for tuning into the Mike Knoxxx Show. Make sure you guys like, follow, and subscribe. Okay? Hit the like button. Smash the notification button. They should have like a cue card for that. People just read it so well, but they do it every day. But make sure you follow my team. Make sure you follow the Z is Silent Dice Man, that is, on Facebook and everywhere else. Make sure you follow 301 King Vaughn Jr., the Victorious Ones podcast, holding me down for a decade right now. Spending 15 years on X or Twitter. Why people say, why'd you gotta be called X? I don't know. My name is Mike Knoxxx. I thought it was cool that it had an X in it. So I was cool with that. But it's the same Twitter. Y'all getting all mad because you got a whole bunch of fake blue checks now. But is it fake if they paid for it? I mean, people pay for their content, don't they? I'm just saying. That's what to do.
Breaking news. These just-in shots have been fired. What is the actual breaking in the news? Now back to the show for the intelligent wrestling fan. Mike Knoxxx, back to you.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Damn. I'm just saying. But today, guys, on the toxic, not attraction. Damn, that was a good tag team. But on the toxic edition of Unpopular Reviews Wrestling, the Mike Knoxxx Show, I want a couple of things I want to talk about, right? I want to talk about, hey, Charmaine, everybody's favorite guy. You know, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. I was a super Cody Rhodes mark up until what's going on, Jeffrey? They interrupted what we all know we wanted, which was blood versus blood that has supposed to have been happening 4 or 5 years in the making. But it's okay. You guys got in your bags, and we're going to take it over. And you got Cody. You're new people's champion, by the way, not mine. Mine I can't do it, but here go the eyebrow. My people's champion is not there, but your people's champion now is world champion. Do I love Cody the way that I used to love Cody? As a human being, you're damn right. As a character, not so much like I used to. And it's your fault, fans. You know it's your fault. It's always your fault because you know what you are, and that's fickle. So, enough of that, okay? But is he experiencing what I'm calling the Roman Reigns effect? Let's think about it for a second, people. You had an idiot. You ready, backstage crew? This idiot, so we're going to say in the first 6 minutes of the show, hey, Dave Meltzer, fuck you. Fuck you. And this, listen, I don't know if this is true or not. Can I be fair to say, on fair assumption, I don't know if this is true. I don't think that it is. I always wonder where they get these numbers that are not shown to the public of these numbers. So those always baffles me. But Mr. Meltzer, who I never, ever point any of this stuff today. I thought this was funny. What? I don't say his name, Vaughn. You know, he shall remain nameless on my program, not Lord Voldemort. Because I will say Chris Benoit. I won't say that guy. But see who is above that guy's head? Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady, Cena. Without the guy whose face is missing and the guy you still can't see me. See what I did right there? You cannot tell me that Cody Rhodes is the biggest number getter in this company's history. That's falsifying bullshit, and I'm calling you out on your bullshit. Because it's a fact, people. That's what you got to understand about his followers and his flock of flockers, okay? You're not a Knoxxer. You're not part of the Jack Pack. You're not in the Uso Penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? You're not even victorious one when you come to the podcasting, and you're damn sure not a mark of excellence like the wrestlers that I know. So understand something, people. There's perception, there's reality and perception, but guess what? There's just flat out bullshit. And this is a bullshit take, I'm going to call it right there. John Cena numbers were through the roof. And as the pandemic happened and prices have then now since soared above and beyond normal pricing, there's no way within 4 to 5 months he has surpassed Cena, let alone Roman Reigns. Just wanted to get that part out of the way if I could, because it all goes into the Roman effect today. To go with that as well, I want to discuss a couple months back, right? Can somebody go to the YouTube page? Remember, it was back in, I had the Swerve Strickland show before he became champion. I called him. We got the retweet from him. Remember, Vaughn? About being the biggest wrestler in the company. Now, since then, Maxwell Jacob Friedman has come back, and you know everybody got their thongs in their arses business. So they're happy with that because he's back, and that's all that matters. Because he has a potty mouth.
I want you to fire me, you fucking Mark!
See? All right, Mike. Okay, so back away from a little bit, turn it down a little bit, and I got you here. So, as I look at this, and it makes me say, how is he up here, and now he's down here? We're going to dissect how he is now a midcarder under Tony Khan's regime. Whoever is booking Swerve Strickland, I don't know what else to call it other than an utter sign of disrespect. You didn't treat Hangman Page like this. Kenny Omega would never have taken this treatment, and the aforementioned devil who had the biggest pop of marks at home, not in the crowd, that anybody I've ever seen, who I am a huge MJF mark, cut a promo that made no damn sense. Okay? Gonna stand by that too. Still love him, but it didn't make any sense. I'm sorry, Tony. All the
For context, that is the show that you were talking about is 6 months ago.
6 months ago, Swerve Strickland, best wrestler in the world. And now he is curtain jerking. He is having elimination matches. And before somebody go, for once, I did a little research. So we're going to bring that up as well, okay? So, and also, it just dawned on me, Becky Lynch's last match. And now what always happens, and this is the best part about wrestling, truth be told, we really don't know what's going to happen to Big Time Bex. We don't know. I know what I'm going to say, but we don't know what's going to. I know my daughter says good riddance, but I'm like, baby girl, you don't miss me till I'm gone. Look what y'all doing right now. We want Roman. I'm just saying, it's a big movement, but you wanted Cody just 4 months ago. 2 months ago. Damn. As the world turned, these are the days of our wrestling lives. Listen, people, let's just go ahead and get into today's show because it's a lot to discuss. Vaughn, I didn't say it, but I got to say it right now. Come on. It's a plethora of wrestling conversation to talk about today. Katie, what's going on? Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's just go ahead and get into it right now. I'm gonna go through this real fast, right? Because we have, I'm saying this team backstage because I gotta get to a part where the subject matter is the conversation and not me spending so much time on the weekend wrestling because that's what you guys are for with your other shows. Okay, so I'm gonna try to be better than I've ever been before and speak through it my thoughts on this. Okay, so is she gone, to be gone, or not to be gone? That is the question. Look at the way Liv looks like that, right? Like, I never thought Liv was ugly. Never once. Okay? Think there's other women prettier than her. But lately, she's been doing a pretty damn good job. I don't know if she got a new makeup artist or what. I don't know. But, first of all, I just put this here just for the simple reason, right? I see the trash in this. And this is trash because, what's cracking, man? This is trash because AOP was hot 5 years ago. Right now, the Creed brothers is hot right now. And I think with every single week they lose matches, this dims their light. And I like the fact that I've heard from the executive consultant or the executive contradiction, whatever you want to call him this week, okay, says, ooh, then with Gable, the new Team America. I love all that. The new Team Angle, the new Team Gable. I appreciate the new Alpha Club, Alpha, Academy. I love that. But as of right now, until they do something, AOP, it just ain't it right now. I know those is his guys, but I just thought that was trash. Always depth and dirt sheet. You see that bullshit Dave Meltzer already put out today, Michael. So then we get to this, right? Boom, they in the match. They get the match on. You, Otis, body by state. Get your ass over here. You didn't do what I told you to do. You lost this match. You're going to come around here and get these whippings. And when I saw this, right, I was saying, there's no way they're going to whoop this man on TV, right? Like, that's really what I was thinking. Like, they're going to get some lashes, right? Everybody had their AOP has always been overrated. I've always kind of liked them, Steve. You know what I mean? It just always get hurt and, get injured. So I was always kind of there for him. But, boom. Then Sami Zayn comes out. Hey, you don't be treating women like that. You don't talk to her like that. I pee the fool, right? That's what Sami Zayn is doing right now. He's peeing the fool. Every time he comes out, like, he's the champion, but he's, like, chasing him. I don't get this part, but whatever. It's Sami Zayn. I'm here for it. We're going to move on. But then, after he saves Otis like, get off of him. You got body by carrots. No, this is body by steak. You can't do this. So carrot body got to go. Boom. Then we get. Okay. I feel like when I start to like somebody that I didn't like for reasons that I didn't like, they start to show their true colors. You ever do that in wrestling, people? You ever like, well, maybe I should start to like, they showed me something, right? I've always been very critical of Mr. Senior, now longer Money in the Bank, Damian Priest. I thought he did a really good booking with Bad Bunny. I thought that whole thing was good. I actually thought liking how they were progressing him when he did have the Money in the Bank match. But since been champion, this is right now for WWE right now. I know we can chalk it up to being intelligent wrestling fans. As we got the European trips coming up, things are changing, all those kinds of things. Damian Priest is going to be on at New York Puerto Rican Bay Parade this Sunday. Hey, there it is. Right? Probably going to have Lana with him too. Okay? out there twerking, doing something. Liv sucks, not my champ. Well, technically, she's your champ. Like, when Trump's not my president, I'm voting for, but when he was president, he was still my president. I don't have to admit it. That's what the truth was. Okay? Damian Priest, zesty Undertaker. There's no even a comparison to Undertaker other than height. I never understood that, right? But when he was in Ring of Honor, I saw him, and I don't like big guys doing certain things. But I thought he started to grow on me. But lately, it's starting to bore the ish out of me, right? Then we got King Gunther. If I'm going to be a king, I'm going to wear my crown. Put your crown on. So I'm going to say that. But then all of a sudden, the best guy in the company right now, the best heel in the company because Roman's not there, Drew McIntyre comes out, and boom, boom. We get this. Now, look at it. That's the main event. I thought he had was a great line. He said, and I quote, they call me the psychopath. They call me in Scotland? They call me just Drew because we're all like that. But I love that was a hot line. But guess what? See that dumbass goofy smile he has on his face right there? That he comes back with, that's your big thing to get me? Is you going to get in my head? That was kind of stupid, right? So this whole thing. But then this guy. This is the highlight of my Raw right now because, frankly, since Mania, all the shows have been kind of subpar, but I would still give my edge to Raw. Okay, SmackDown has completely bored me lately, and I'll get to that in a second. But this guy right here, Braun Strowman, not Strowman, Breaker, Spear. Have y'all seen? There was a camera view, guys. I don't know if you saw it, but he showed him coming from out the audience, where he was like prancing like a Giselle to the barricade, and then right when it's time to hit, he hit, and it was boom. This man's speed is unreal, right? Comes out there, cooks ass. This guy's all mad. What are you doing? Gonna suspend you. You're supposed to be suspended. What are you doing? Right? Crowd for Braun and Strowman. Don't know why that's in there, but this is a question I want to ask you. Because I saw this on a post. Is it too... it said... You know how... Let me just say this. It is no disrespect. I am 49 years old. So the way that I look at certain things, it's different from what you are younger than me by 15, 20 years, 25 years especially, will understand how I think, right? We can still hopefully be adult enough to receive responsibility, but there's just certain things in me that I like. I'm kind of traditional in certain kind of things, right? So I grew up in an era, and I said to say, when you call someone, like when I say Bianca Belair is Bianca Cena, that is no at all disrespect towards Bianca Belair. That is the utmost respect to call her one of the utmost greatest to ever set foot in a wrestling ring, and most importantly, a WWE ring. That's respect. So somebody said, is he the next Goldberg? And somebody said, well, God, I hope not. And I know, especially Bret Hart fans really hate Goldberg. Jack is one of those guys.
Insights to do it.
But to be compared to what Goldberg was, it's not a bad thing to be compared to. It really, truly isn't. Goldberg was that guy. So I ask you, comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this. What's going on, Wale? It's just so much going on in this comparison to me for the two. So I ask you the question, is it too soon to compare him to Bill Goldberg? And I pause your response real fast to say this. It's wrestling. Everything is comparable. I saw the video to Braun. Speed is unreal. It's comparable. The youthness and the career youth is what I'm saying as far as at this stage of their careers. I think he's probably bigger than what Goldberg was based off where they are in their careers. But the question is, can he be a bigger icon? Can he be a bigger star than Bill Goldberg? I think people forget how big Bill Goldberg actually was as a star in wrestling. So I ask you that question again. Comment below. Let me know who's next. Is it him? I say yes. What's going on, sexy? No red, by the way. I mean, I wear red and I'm sexy. All right. But as far as we get with that, what do you think about it's Jordan Grace? It's Roxanne. I'm gonna get some, because I saw a thing before I went on air that said that whoever this Jensen guy is that got released from the NXT is kind of mad, saying that Booker T, like, I always love when someone gets fired and then tries to state call about how something's going to be. Did you talk about Swerve not feeling like a world champion? Ospreay got the vibe. I'm getting to that soon. So you stay tuned and get ready to retweet that because I got it coming up. But I want you to answer this question for me, and I'll move on real fast. I like Braun Breaker. I am here for Braun Breaker. I'm a Braun Breaker fan. I'm on the bandwagon. Give me him over LA Knight. Yeah, Okay.
Real quick, Briggs was he was the weak link. Don't you always hate when the weak link always acts like they were the big shot of the team?
Marty Jannetty never did that.
Never. First of all,
Anvil never did that.
He wasn't ever better than the partner, the one that they're doing now, Josh. And you definitely ain't touching no Fallon Henley. So what are you talking about, my guy?
They just get mad because they're not.
I just want to say that. Yeah.
They're not him. But we get to the main event on Raw, and we got Liv Morgan. I'm not sure if she's been so mid lately right now, okay? I don't know. I don't think she's been so mid, yo. I'm about to drop the name Mid Morgan to Liv Morgan because this revenge tour is hot, and her best dance partner has walked away, and that's Becky Lynch. Her and Becky dance. I think that might be one of Becky's best dance. I have not liked Liv Morgan for so long. In any matches I've ever seen her in, I've always thought she looked lesser of. When she's with Becky, she looks like she's performing more than Becky. Like she's actually, and I'm going to give her those credit today. But right here, this shot was unreal to me. This is kind of like a wrestling move, but I look at this like a hug goodbye between the two, right? Liv and them. Then this guy, Dirty Dominic. It's Monday. You know what that means. To Mike Knoxxx Show. I'm late, but I'm here. Thank you. I acknowledge you as well, my brother. Liv is doing her best work to date. Facts of Mundo. FAXXX. Facts. But Dominic is that guy. And Dominic is the reason for the season. Liv's glow up ain't Liv glow up. What? Liv glow up ain't looking mid. Glow up. Okay. Sorry. Threw me off. And I'm like, I thought you were trying to say grow up, and I didn't know what it meant. Got you. Right? I was like, I'm reading that right? But I was. Right? So he's trying to come out. What are you doing, Dom? Get away from here. Boom. Braun Strowman, who all night been trying to chase down JD McDonough, which was pretty funny, by the way, on Raw. I thought Raw was a pretty good, solid show. And it's a week ago, and I still remember it. Boom. Smashes her. Cage. Mitch. Over. Oh, my God. Ooh, I love Dom. I don't care what people say. That's right. Dirty Dominic. Yeah. Right. Boom. Ooh, here come the smooching. I'm telling you, we got to have it, y'all. Y'all know we got to have, right? I want this match when mommy's back. The Cussia Dominic ladder match. We got to do this, y'all. Liv and Rhea for Dominic's affection. Can't wait for it. Talk about it. But we say goodbye to Becky Lynch. And I gotta love how Braun bumped into Dom. Yeah, that part was great. When you can have wrestling be that way, which made All Night make sense, right? It adds to she still ain't beat her fair and square. You know what I mean? She still has that to come back on. Dom is the best heel in the business. The way he gets booed, you ain't even gonna lie there. But there's the question, y'all. It's there, right? I mean, it's on the screen, right? There are people, and I'm going to be honest with you. I got to say it again, like I said at the top of the show. I don't know where these people are going to go, okay? I have no idea. I just do not believe she's going to AEW, okay? And it's not because of money. It's not because of anything else. It's what Victoria's One's podcast backstage, Keith Vaughn said she has a family. But I don't think it's because of Seth necessarily re-signing. Okay, and I said to him backstage, I do think eventually, because your wife's somewhere else, don't mean you're going to stay, because this whole thing with Ricochet coming up too. Is Ricochet going to stay enough because his wife is getting paid now there, okay? And Samantha Irvin, how does that work? Does that play a role? Back in the day, it wouldn't have, but today relationships are different, okay? And they want to be close to home. But I just think, you got to remember, this lady had this baby, came back, and this is what I talk about when it comes to Bianca Belair if she ever does decide to be with child. I think she would have stepped away and should have been gone for the 3 years. Where for Becky, she came back for a while, and now I think she's going to go be with her family. I think it's 100% that. I say we'll be lucky, and we will get her back, if anything, no sooner than the Royal Rumble or WrestleMania going into WrestleMania, which is after Rumble. I don't think she's going to AEW. There's nothing you guys can tell me that's going to make me think that. It's just, this isn't an edge situation, okay? It's just a feeling. I don't know. I don't got nobody. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. This just in. I'm sorry. Okay, what was that? My sources. Who the fuck are your sources? I'm sorry. You heard that where? I'm in an Exxon bathroom. While you were taking a shit? Come on, dude. Okay. What was that? I'm sorry. Oh, that's breaking news? Oh, shit. Breaking news. I heard in the bathroom at an Exxon that Becky Lynch is going to go to AEW and challenge Mercedes Moné for the TBS title. Holy fucking my pants, Robin. The TBS title. Oh. Okay. All right. We're going to move on. All right. I got about 5 more minutes left. I got to take a break. All right. Becky not going anywhere. Triple H would be a fool to let her go anywhere. Yeah, that's another thing, too. We don't know what these people are going to do today, y'all. We just don't know. Okay? It's time. It's big time. The man Becky Lynch showing up at Wembley. Look at that. See? AEW guy. He sticks. You know damn well. You better be putting a JK in there soon. I better see a JK with him coming up there soon. When he posts a JK, he better put it. Okay? But, oh, hell. Queen Nia Jax. Because that's all that mattered on SmackDown because the rest was bullshit. Oh, I'm sorry. I did say that. Okay. Go talk about it real fast. Here it is. Boom. Look at her. Boom. Look at her. But I'm going to talk about it. Just. Okay. Y'all done looking? Okay. Listen, people. From my chat. I'm coming at my whole entire team inside our wrestling chat. Y'all had a whole damn afternoon discussing who will you rather be, Nia Jax or Mercedes Moné. This is a stupid conversation. Okay? Because in the world of real life, which all I ever think about is I want the money. Okay? I hear, well, she's this and she's that. Well, guess what? Last time I checked, ain't none of you fat fucks and skinny fucks, excluding the women, I ain't talking about you ladies, okay, been in no damn wrestling ring. So nobody's wrong here except for the people who want to be poor. Because Mercedes Moné got money. Okay? You ever watch Coming to America? He said, baby, when I say the boy got his own money, the boy has got his own money. That's Mercedes Moné. I love Nia Jax. And I'm a bigger fan of Nia Jax than Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks. But I wouldn't want to be Nia Jax over Mercedes Moné. She's now eating steak and lobster with Vince McMahon because she wished it to become true. Come on, y'all. Y'all tripping. I saw AJ. Listen, you put that up to there, Smitty. I ain't got to there yet. I get to that bullshit. Everybody saw it coming. Okay? But look at her again. Just one more time. That's for Dice right there. Make that a commercial. For you, DJ, give me a backstage yes chant. Yes. Yes. All right, moving on. So then, another one. Oh, we got a commercial coming on. Okay. So then we get this segment, okay, with Kevin Owens, rated RKO, right? And the new Bloodline, which I don't think I've ever, in the weeks of the Bloodline been out, gave so little fucks of the Bloodline as I thought they were given this past week. I'm a little sick and tired of the same run. I'm sick of the Street Profits always getting put in there to lose to somebody. They are now glorified jobbers as well. How you expect us to ever believe them if Bobby comes back, when Bobby comes back, what's going on with the Street Profits? That's more important to me than a Bloodline that's going to get over. The matches for them winning and losing does not matter, okay? It's their story that matters. I don't like this at all. They get the fisticuffs, move on. Then we get this tag team. Why am I showing this? Because Piper Niven and Chelsea Green get a dub. It's the only reason why it's on the screen. Okay. Oh shit. What was this? All right. I didn't feel like reading all this. DJ, you got your glasses on. Can you read this since that they've been talking about, please?
I got you. Hello. I'd like to tell you a story. Wait. You know, can we big this up real quick? Can I big this up?
How are we gonna make it? Its own window.
Yeah, big it up for me.
All right. Let me get back to it. Oh, I went too far. Okay. There it is. Right. I had it. I got it.
Hello, I'd like to tell you a story about value. We often equate value with utilization. That is not the case. If a piece of currency is crumbled, ignored, and tossed to the side, does it lose its value? Of course not. It simply is in the hands of the ignorant. We often devalue ourselves as a result of the ignorance of those around us. Their world defines us. I have been guilty of this myself. I have let the expectations of others determine my self-worth. But once I realized my calling, the words of the naysayers began to fall on deaf ears. I am nobody. I am all of us. When you free yourself from the preconceived ideas of others, from the lies, you become liberated. I accepted my calling. Only then was I able to set others free. We followed the words of the red, and now we see. I offer you one last chance at redemption. It doesn't have to be this way. The cave can no longer exist. We are going to burn it to the ground. A massacre is coming.
Okay, I found my glasses. I really can't see without these bitches. I didn't realize that. I think I need more than reading glasses, y'all. Yeah, that shit happened. Okay, I think y'all talk about that on y'all show, so I'm gonna bring that up. But then we're gonna talk about this guy right here in this blue suit. All right, with the Good Brothers. Okay, AJ Styles, if not one. If any, I just want to be fair when I do this. Can I be fair when I do this? Okay. Thought that this motherfucker was retiring for real. Please stop it. Okay.
He set it up pretty good though. He's been setting it up in the interviews very well. He knows that the end is coming. So it wasn't too far fetched. It's the execution. I spoke about this on Friday on Saturday. It's about the execution. Even if you know it's coming, it's still about the execution.
Executed, in my opinion, not good. Whose fault that was, I don't know, because maybe I knew from every single thing that has happened from week to week on television. I knew for 1,000%, like if there's certain things I could bet on, I'd have bet this was a ruse, and it was. Okay, this is the best part of that whole entire thing, because I was like, I'm sitting there like, what is he? I thought he was gonna slam his face on the Styles Clash on the steps, and that I was like, whoa, I was here for that. But see this was way better and way executed better than this was. That's all I'm saying. To me, for my money, and I love that Mark Henry recently came out and said that it wasn't Vince's call. It was his call because he could barely walk at that time to lose to Cena. Vince wanted him to go over. Take that as you may. That's what came out this past week, that Vince wanted him to win that title because everybody thought, and even I thought, I remember going to that Money in the Bank with my son, and we had a sign that says if Henry doesn't win, we riot. But apparently it was taken in bad context as we was in the middle of a whole bunch of Black Lives Matter stuff. But I'm sorry, I'm black, and my wrestlers' lives matter as well. Just saying. All right. But we're going to take a break right here, get into the weekend wrestling, come back, push commercials, and come back and talk about this mother sucker right here, y'all. We want Cody. What happened? I tell you, it's called the Roman Reigns effect. Point blank and simple. The Roman Reigns effect. We'll be right back, y'all.
Yo, it's crime time. EST. Soul Man, Rocky Johnson. It's the Honky Tonk Man, NWO. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? UPR and Around Da Bloxxx give to you This Week in Wrestling History with King Von.
Hello there, everyone. This is King Von Jr. of the Victorious Ones podcast on Perfect Plex Talk Radio, here to give you the week in wrestling history. On June 2nd, 2014, Seth Rollins breaks up the Shield. Of course, yesterday was the 10-year anniversary of this very historic moment that completely changed the culture of wrestling as we know it. On June 3rd, 1989, Dusty Rhodes made his WWF debut by defeating the $1 Million Man Teddy DiBiase at a house show in Boston. On the same day in 1991, in Birmingham, Alabama, at WCW Worldwide taping, Stunning Steve Austin defeated Beautiful Bobby Eaton to win the WCW World Television Championship. On that same day in 2002, Shawn Michaels made his return to the WWE as a member of the NWO. And of course, the Stone Cold battle Ric Flair in the main event that night. On that same day in 2007, WWE One Night Stand Extreme Rules took place. And so every match has some type of extreme stipulation. And of course, we saw Bobby Lashley defeat Durag Vince in a street fight to win the ECW Championship. And John Cena retained the WWE Championship in the main event against the Great Khali in Last Man Standing match. Also, note Randy Orton defeated RVD in a stretcher match, and then attacked RVD after the match to write him off TV. And RVD wouldn't return until 2013. On June 4th, 2017, two titles changed hands at Extreme Rules in the World Farmers Arena in Baltimore. First, The Miz won the Intercontinental Championship from Dean Ambrose. And then a steel cage match. Of course, The Bar, Sheamus Cesaro defeated the Hardy Boys in a steel cage match to win the Raw Tag Team Championships. And of course, Samoa Joe became the number one contender for Braun Strowman's Universal Championship after winning a fatal five-way against Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt, future champion Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. June 5th, 2006, WWE announced they had officially acquired the library for World Class Championship Wrestling and Stampede Wrestling. Eventually, they would be offered as content on the WWE Network. On June 6, 1993, on episode Monday Night Raw, Shawn Michaels defeated Marty Jannetty to win back the WWF Intercontinental Championship. They get lost only weeks earlier. And of course, also notable for this match is also notable. It's the first time that Kevin Nash appeared as Diesel, debuting as Shawn Michaels' bodyguard. And of course, on the same day, next night, 7 ECW WrestlePalooza took place at the ECW Arena in Philadelphia, and Tommy Dreamer is known for Tommy Dreamer finally defeating. Is known for Tommy Dreamer finally defeating Raven after the 14th attempt, the 14-time loser, finally defeating Raven. And so of course on June 7, 2010, on Monday Night Raw, that's when the Nexus made their debut as they attacked John Cena. As far as birthdays, June 2nd, the phenomenal AJ Styles turned 47. On June 3rd, Storm herself, Jade Cargill, turns 32. On June 4th, Gorilla Monsoon would have turned 87. On June 6th, Drew McIntyre turns 39. On June 7th, Mick Foley turns 59. Superstar Billy Graham would have turned 81 on the same day. And as you read in wrestling history, Mike Knoxxx, back to you.
Yo, it's crime time. EST. Soul Man, Rocky Johnson. It's the Honky Tonk Man, NWO. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? UPR and Around Da Bloxxx give to you This Week in Wrestling History with King Von.
Breaking news. This just in. The thoughts and opinions of Mike Knoxxx solely belong to Mike Knoxxx and does not represent Unpopular Reviews Wrestling in any way. Now back to the show for the intelligent wrestling fans.
And we are back, and we are here, and what happened, everybody? You know, seriously, I'm a Cody Rhodes guy. I want to cheer for Cody. I want you to cheer for Cody. We needed Cody, right? It was like he was out here campaigning. He was kissing babies. He was going to people's bachelor parties. He was giving out free tickets to fake people. It was just crazy how many things this man was doing. And some of this may not even be his fault. But let's talk about it, right? So I call this right here, guys, the Roman Reigns effect. You see this man right here? You see how beautiful? I know Charmaine doesn't think or wrestling doesn't think, but my wife says any of the twins can get it, okay? So, I mean, just look at that hair. He gets to wet it before he goes backstage. I ain't got no long hair like that.
As a heterosexual male, that is a handsome son of a bitch.
Handsome son of a bitch, right? That's your king right there. The king, Dave Meltzer, you fucktard, of merchandise. The king of this new money era, okay? More WrestleManias, more main events, more sold-out seats, more... I'm sorry, since he's been gone, it's been pretty hard to watch. Pause. Okay? No. Diddy that all the way. Okay? It's been hard to watch this program. It's not all Cody's fault. It's Roman Reigns' effect. Okay? Remember WrestleMania, guys? Just 2 short months ago. Everybody's holding him up. They're loving him. They're like, look, Cody, yeet, no yeet. This is what everybody wanted. All men wish they had hair like that man. Look at it. Just look at it, Cody. And look at it. Cody Rhodes grants fans wedding wish. Come be my best man. Not only did he be his best man, we hear he paid for it. Okay? This is how good this guy was. He wanted your support so much. He became your people's champion. Little babies on the news. This is big. Like, he pulls babies out of the woodwork. He pulled out King Cody's daughter at SmackDown in Detroit. Okay? Another awesome move. Cody is that guy. Look at that. Best B-Day present is Cody. Cody goes, oh, I got you, baby doll. I got you, princess. But we were supposed to have blood versus blood. It was supposed to be Roman freaking Reigns, your undisputed universal heavyweight champion, on God mode. Greatness on a different... What is wrong with you people? Okay? Look at this. You see that? The people's tree? The bloodline? WrestleMania, see this? Y'all see the what's before you? This is magnifico. Perfecto. Is that Italian? Can I perfecto? But no, you want it. Go get off the screen. You're going to go back. There it is. Cody. You wanted this guy. That's who you wanted. You wanted Cody freaking Rhodes. And frankly, guys, since then, somebody tell me what Cody has done. He went to do all these things. He's in France. Him and AJ Styles tears the house down. This is nothing against Cody Rhodes. Cody is doing what he can do. But I asked you guys months ago, I don't want to hear what y'all said. I heard somebody say, one of these other jabronis. I'm not naming people today. If you're not on Umpire Review Entertainment, I'm not naming your motherfucking names no more. Okay? That person that y'all watch, go, wait, I said from the beginning, when Cody wins, which we knew he would, and I prayed that he wouldn't, what's next for Cody? He takes on AJ. He goes against the real, and I mean this when I say it with all my heart, my daughter hates it, okay? The real megastar, Logan Paul, which right now, Prime, is on sale 4 for $6. If you know how much those things cost, and they're 4 for the big bottles for $6, you better grab you some of the real megastars. But he mainlines that in Saudi Arabia to come back to get schmoozed by AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. AJ's not winning again in this. How long does Cody have the belt for? Then we ask ourselves these questions. Who will his SummerSlam opponent really truly be? Right? We have another pay-per-view coming up. Clash of the title or Clash of the Castle. Y'all want a workhorse champion? Well, you got Cody Rhodes. You want a people champion? Your people's champion? You got Cody Rhodes. But what have your ratings been doing? This is why I say this dumb shit right here, ratings and everything else has gone up. No, they have not. When they were going up because he was on with the real, true head of the table in Dwayne Rock Johnson. That's what makes Roman Reigns' storyline so precious. Junior representing. That's what makes it all precious. The whole thing from the day that man said, I'm your tribal chief, I put the food on the table, I take it off because of me. We can eat. Because of me, we all feed our families. I laughed eternally because I'm like, oh, this is leading towards him and The Rock. 100%. But crybaby fans, he called you Cody Crybabies. You know who you are. You wanted this man to be your champion. And now he is your champion. Ratings have slipped. Interest has slipped. And here's the thing. When was the last time you heard a show was sold out? Okay, give me a second, Vaughn. When was the last time you heard sold out seats? Right? I just had the one picture that I showed from the Braun Strowman segment. If I can get back to it for a second, you can see in this crowd that is not completely full on this picture. You can see it. I'll bring it up bigger. You can see empty seats. They have not said it has been sold out for quite some time and quite some weeks. And I'm not blaming that necessarily on Cody Rhodes fully, because to be fair, right? People get on my champion, my favorite of all time, my 1A to my 1-2, Shawn Michaels. They always say during that time, it was the worst financially for the WWE. But fan-wise, fans loved Shawn Michaels' rise to the top. Are we getting that with Cody? Because if you're going to go by the book, I don't like how wrestling fans or kids today, more importantly, right? Because y'all are fickle. I don't know what happened to my damn fickle thing I had in there, too. That one's gone. I'm a little mad at that one. I didn't think I took that one out. But I don't like that. So what y'all can do with that shit with your bad opinion, okay? Because Cody Rhodes is only as good as his dance partner. And right now, you got Randy as a face. That's not doing Cody any justice. Randy is the ultimate heel in this company when y'all let him be that heel. But he's being Big Daddy Randy right now. Hell, I like to see him go against Carmelo Hayes. At least he's acting like he's the shit. He's acting like it, but SmackDown is putting my ass to fucking sleep. It really is. You know what else puts me to fucking sleep? I'll tell you what else puts me to sleep. Not the fact we could have had this, but you fans slept on it. This right here. Notice this picture and why there's no Dynamite review this week from me. Because we have a Dynamite review show. Because I'm only going to talk about the things that matter on Dynamite from here on out. She is your TBS champion. TBS, that means Turner Broadcast System. Okay? Known for the Atlanta Braves, NWA, and WCW wrestling. Point blank. Now, lately, you get Friends all day long. Okay? That's what it's known for, TBS. He has been your champion for quite some time. Look at it. Look at this man. This man has fronts. I don't know if y'all seen him, right? You seen him, Dice? You seen him on? He got fronts of the title that represent the title on his grill. This man was the ultimate champion your company was building. Hold on, that's your company. Let's say the company has some responsibility when it comes to how Cody is being handled. Yes, it's not all on Cody. You're right. Roman is the man. I believe fans sense the shield. Listen, it's not all on Cody. It is definitely both. I've always been a fan of blaming both equal parts of a company messing up on someone's career. Always have been. You've been with me now for about 2 years now. Go back and watch 10 years of showing you why I'm the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be in this podcast video business that you bitches all copy off of. Okay? I speak my facts. I speak my truth. No one puts a quarter in my back and say, speak this. What you get from Mike Knoxxx is Mike Knoxxx. You are 100% right. They're not helping Cody because things like I just mentioned, Randy being a fucking face doesn't help Cody. Okay? AJ Styles going heel does. That's he can do that. But we shouldn't have had, to me, the break in between for Paul, not Jake Paul. But we know that's why that happened. He's a big star in Saudi Arabia. You got to sell tickets. They probably asked for him. So they put a pause on that for a month. But this guy is your star. He's what the people wanted. Black fans wanted. White fans like, ooh, I like that. I like hip-hop now. Shit, I like Sexy Red. Who you are, please block me. But this man got the greatest of all time, the best ever, Floyd Money Mayweather. This is not God. Some people are gifted. Some people are talented. I am God-gifted Floyd Mayweather to come out and support this man. Look at Hangman Page, y'all. I found my glasses now. The dice is gone. He read that long-ass shit from the Fiend's brother. Okay. Look at his last 10 matches, y'all. AEW World Title, main event. Samoa joined the embassy, man, with Swerve Strickland, main event. Number 1 contenders match, main event with Strickland. Main event. Out of these 10 matches, 7 were on the main event roster. Oh, it gets deeper, y'all. MJF. Everybody loves MJF, right? He has a whole good damn potty mouth. You don't believe?
I want you to fire me, you fucking mark!
Girl.
Shit!
But he could do all that. But it's okay. He's the devil. But he just said a person who hides behind a mask is a coward. But did he have the mask first? Okay, that's MJ. I'll talk about that later. His 10 matches, even when he was rocking both tag team titles, out of his 10 matches, he had 8 that were main event matches. Collision, Dynamite, pay-per-views, all of them. Let's look at Swerve Strickland. Whose house? Swerve's house, we thought, but Tony Khan came and told you. Well, yeah, that's what Tony did. He took it from him. This is my house. This man is curtain jerking with Kill Switch. Title with Christian Cage, yes, still wasn't main event. Curtain jerk with Nick Wayne wasn't main event. The eliminator match with Brian Cage wasn't main event. Carlito Castagnelli, I'm always going to call him. I know what I said. I'm always going to call him Cesaro because his daddy calls him Cesaro. I'm going to call him Cesaro. Didn't main event, even on Collision. Eliminator match again with Kyle Fletcher. Who? Exactly. Not main event. Samoa Joe, main event. It's Samoa fucking Joe, right? Matter of fact, Samoa Joe had more main events than this guy. They have quickly made this guy a midcard champion. He is the best wrestler at the moment. He was. Y'all still did him all so bad. It was like, you ever have, I know you guys don't. I know you guys like your bacon. Okay, I know you do. Do not turn off the show when I say this. I don't eat pork bacon unless it's like a burger or something. I like turkey bacon. But man, you know how when you're baking, you got it real good and crispy, and it's really good, but it get cold with that cold grease? That's what they done to Swerve Strickland. He's like cold bacon grease. Are you going to heat him back up? How Mercedes get a champion celebration instead of Swerve? Been saying it since he first got it. Absolutely, Jeffrey, makes zero fucking sense. They are failing with him. All the facts, including the boxing great Floyd brother, is behind him. Swerve should be treated as a bigger deal. 100% fact. We can't sit here and say what it is. And then I'm going to say this much. You're going to give him, you're going to feed him up. You're going to serve him on a dish. This is like Brock Lesnar coming back and beating Kofi Kingston all over again. Right? Kofi Kingston's your champion. None of us thought he would have the title that long. We hoped, we prayed. We got what we wanted. And then he had Brock Lesnar, who we knew was coming back, beat Kofi Kingston in 30 seconds. to give me an 8-minute and 19-second worst promo of my life versus him and Cain Velasquez that went nowhere. Kofi was disrespected, the title was disrespected, and the fans that supported Kofi Mania was disrespected. And now you get behind whose house? Swerve house. All the AEW fans can sit here and try to fix this all you want to. You can't. It makes no sense how the best wrestler in that company, not named Maxwell Jacob Freedom, who's back, MJF, and Swerve Strickland, who was, I gotta say, he was hot as bacon grease, and now he's cold as cold bacon grease. Okay. And you're gonna speed him up to Will Ospreay? Am I supposed to believe that he's not gonna? He needs to beat Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay can afford a cooling down. Swerve ain't losing to this dude until Wembley Stadium, and it shouldn't lose to them either. Then, in Wembley Stadium, I would think he might have to lose because the crowd's going to be strictly against Swerve. But I don't know. An AEW crowd, and you're more experienced to that crowd base in person than I could ever know. Okay, they're still hot for Swerve, but I think they prefer Will Ospreay. Okay, that's just what it is. This company has done a piss poor job, in my opinion, for Swerve Strickland to be champion. So I'm gonna take some questions now. You all right? Pop the link out there if you want to join the show. You got something to say, okay, about what I said. I know Vaughn has something to add to the program. So I'm gonna get Vaughn on here in a second. I'm quite sure Dice has something to say as well. Add him back to the program momentarily as well. But comment below. Let me know. Has Cody Rhodes come a victim? Okay, and that's the tweet right there, Vaughn. Has Cody Rhodes become a victim to the Roman Reigns effect? What is the reason why Cody Rhodes isn't getting over on television right now? My kids aren't even yelling the same that they move. They still do. Oh, mother knows the whole damn theme song. She's there with it. In the soul, fast and blow, everybody. Yeah, mother knows all that shit. Okay. She just plays wrestling music. Why? I don't know. She's weird like that, but I love her. Love you, baby girl. You're more intelligent than half the grown men, people that I know that be watching wrestling. But I just look at this, and it just never made any sense to me. I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. Vaughn, what's going on, Vaughn? As I add you to the stage, I don't know what's going on here. There it is. What's going on, Vaughn?
Hey, what's up? Yeah. So as far as this, I would say, like, before I tweet out, this is my honest answer in terms of that question about the Roman Reigns effect. I firmly believe that he has become a victim of the Roman Reigns effect, in the sense that, you know what I mean, like, even though he's the champion right now, but it's still under Roman's shadow. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Much like how, let's say, Pedro Morales, for example.
Did you just go put on your glove?
Yeah, I did. I sure did.
Okay, because you didn't have that on at first. Okay.
Yeah, I put it on as you were talking about Cody Roman earlier. But but the thing about it is that, like I said, it's like Roman has such a giant shadow, even without him having the title. He's still, you know, he's still the real deal. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and the thing about it is that, you know, because the thing is, I don't want to be one of those people who said, "I told you so," but I kind of did.
But you can't be "I told you so" in wrestling. I personally think that's piss poor fandom. That's just
all right then,
right? Because I can say "I told you so" about a million things. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it's wrestling. One of my favorite movies is "Can't Buy Me Love." In the movie, my man, young Seth Green goes, "Oh, watch this. I bet he kick him watching wrestling." That happens. I know. I told my kids, "Oh, here go commercial." We know that's going to happen. So wrestling's wrestling. Okay. Right. It's not "I told you so," because here's the thing about wrestling fans, right? And I always say this. Fan is short for what? Fanatic.
Yeah.
We're all crazy about something, some more than others. So when you're crazy about something, like Beyonce made this song "Crazy in Love." When you're crazy in love, you don't think. You ain't got your dome piece right. I was watching Baby Boy last night. You know, he was cooking me breakfast. Oh, put me down. Oh, put me down. All right, that's my movie right there. Okay.
Yeah,
so I love you. I hate you. Oh,
I get it. All right. So anyway, plain simple. You know, a lot of these fans that did the "We Want Cody" hashtag, they didn't quite have the dome pieces all the way on tight. You know what I mean? So the thing is, like, I agree with you in terms of I want to rock versus Roman myself personally.
Link in the chat if you want to join the chat. We got about 7 minutes. Go ahead.
Yeah, so anyway, like I said, I'm going to keep it brief. But the thing is, I wanted, you know, rock versus Roman personally. But the thing is, like, now that, you know, that Cody's finished his story, you know, as everybody wanted. But now it's just like you have all this suspense, but what's left?
What's
you know what I mean? Because you invested so much into, and also like one last thing, you know, like this Dave Meltzer thing, that aforementioned guy, you know, I didn't mean to say his name, but the thing is, like, how dare you put falsified information? How dare you say that?
But my thing, I can't say that it's false. That's why I don't believe it to be true.
Right.
I can't say that I believe it to be false, but I always ask anybody that comes to thing, how do you know? People just take people at their gospel. You know what I mean? Like, how do you know? You question the Bible, but you believe everything sometimes out of somebody's mouth. It doesn't make any sense.
There you go. You know what I mean? So and the thing is, Cena is always in the conversation for greatest merchandise movers. You know what I mean? Him, Stone Cold,
Rock,
you
NWO,
know,
DX,
you know what I mean?
Stone Cold.
Like,
These are
Cena's up there. Cena's up there. You know what I mean? And Cody just got back, but Cena's covered so much ground. Roman as well. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? I it's hard for me to conceive that. You know what I mean?
We both go to shows. We both go to shows. I'm not gonna sit there and say that Cody ain't got fans, but he's not dominating the merchandise stand.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He has fans. He has a fan base. But at the same time, like, we're talking about people that move the needle, if you will, the proverbial thing. Like I said, Austin 316, Rock, Cena, Roman, HH, all the names like that. They are in the upper echelon, even without the title. They are the main attraction. So, you know what I mean? So those are my thoughts when it comes to the Cody thing. Like I said, he finished the story. Congratulations. It's all well and good. But the thing about it is that because this is Roman Reigns' world and we're all living in it.
It really has become that simple. DJ, you got something to add before we got out of here? I know my man said he had something that he wanted to say. He's trying to catch the link now. But I just think this whole thing, I want the best for Cody. But I do think it's a important thing to point out. And you do the SmackDown show. Do you cover it? Do you garner covering it the same as you did before?
Not really. Honestly, I'm going to say that the question is, and it's no disrespect to you. So it's not, because I know this was the show's premise, the show topic. It's blown out of proportion. While it is underwhelming, and I did say it is underwhelming.
It's only been 2 months.
I put Bayley's championship reign and Cody's championship reign in the same light. They had one good match post Mania, right?
Hold on, say that back that one more time. Who?
Bayley,
Cody and Bayley.
And
okay,
Bayley right now.
Yeah, both of them have not done right. It's the what I said earlier. It's the after Mania. It's the travel. It's the things are different. People are taking off. It is like DC put earlier. It's the company also. It's pop and circumstance also. But I do think, and I brought it up because you know that we're around all these topsy-turvy wrestling fans. It was such a heavy conversation. And I was like, well, it is truth or not. And not to make your point, I apologize. It is still Roman. It is a Roman Reigns effect. Roman was such hated and such up here that now he's gone. If Roman was still here, the ratings would not have drawn. Have not fit.
How we forget, because we consume so much wrestling. Could anybody tell me what happened after Daniel Bryan won the championship? The Yes Movement was great. Did y'all forget how it died down after that? Did you forget how y'all wanted Triple H to lose to Roman at WrestleMania? And it died down after that. Naomi beat Alexa Bliss at Mania for the title. It died down after that. So don't give me the shit that this is completely underwhelming after Mania, because it's always happened. Seth Rollins had one of the greatest cash-ins, Money in the Bank cash-ins at Mania, and what happened after that?
He didn't cool down after that. He didn't. That one I would
he did not die down
with that one. Yeah.
The excitement of the cash-in, yes, he lived off of it, but his reign and the matches he had post Mania died down.
Some of his best work.
So it's okay, but again, like I said on Saturday, once Cody gets something that he can emotionally sink his teeth into, i.e. a AJ Styles, i.e. a Randy Orton, he will become a much better champion / competitor in what they have right now. It is okay to just have a competitive coasting reign right now, in which that's what he's having. But we've all seen it. We've all talked about it. And I said this on Saturday.
Well, I like the Logan Paul entrance. I thought that was great, but I just didn't see the go back to AJ thing other than Saudi Arabia being intelligent. Mm-hmm.
When you go and we talk about Orton mailing it in on some of his matches or his opponents or his rivalries, right? But if you can get if you can get Orton to sink his teeth in something that matters, right? That you can tell that he enjoy.
Watch that word.
They enjoy. Well, even after that, they gave him that goofy ass hemp belt.
Hey, I like that kit belt. I know a lot of wrestlers.
It was fire, but the purpose of it was still trash. When you can give somebody something to sink their teeth into, you could tell that they care. You could tell it matters to them, and that's my point with Cody right now. Is that first match with AJ really good? Right? It didn't really have too much story. It didn't have too much story around it. Though.
I told you, that was my favorite match of the night. I love the whole Stardust reference, the whole him and Dusty reference. I love the
execution of the match was great, but leading up to it, it was let's be clear, AJ just won a fucking tournament. That's it. It was no story behind it. He just won a tournament. So now that you actually have something that AJ can bring out of him, because there was a respect factor, and AJ, he flipped back on that, and now it looks like the OC is going to be involved because AJ is actually acknowledging being part of the OC now. That's a different dynamic that they're bringing to this match, and that is what people need to just sit and wait. Do you get a fine ass girl to dinner, and then you get her home? You try to get her in bed. Do you immediately go to the climax? No. And if you do, you must be a minute man. Trina and Missy Elliott was talking about.
You gotta get the spray. They got the different condoms.
You got to set the ambiance.
You gotta, if you don't put the, why you don't put on music? Can somebody explain that to me? I don't understand that.
Y'all gotta wait for it. Y'all gotta let it happen. Y'all
some aromatherapy candles. I was just watching. I told you watching Big Boy. He's like, we're smoking. She said, yeah, some aromatherapy candles. Yeah.
If y'all could, y'all would fast forward to WrestleMania right now.
You got
don't even know who's coming up hot. You wouldn't even know what to do right now. Listen, if WrestleMania was tomorrow, but y'all want the shit now.
Wrestling fans will forever and a day not to me quite fully get it. I'm gonna bring my man Sandman on here.
Yes, sir.
Last call of the day.
What up, Sandman?
Getting you in here. What's going on, Sandman?
Yo, you can hear me? How I'm sounding?
I can hear you good. My microphone be popping from time to time.
Good volume,
fam. All right. Just wanted to pull up and say what's good here and all that. And I wanted to basically touch on. Appreciate it. I wanted to touch on what homie was saying not too long ago about like with Cody, right? So I'm both sides of the coin when it comes to that, because he's not really into anything right now, but his reign is just starting, so it's like you got to be patient. But when it comes to WWE, do they even deserve that benefit of the doubt?
Because that's where I stand. Go ahead.
It's like as you can see, they're booking on the fly. You know what I'm saying? And I'll even say that Logan Paul match wasn't even needed in Saudi Arabia. If anything, they could have integrated this whole retirement angle.
I think they pay. I think they control the Saudis. I really do believe they control who they want to see, in a sense. So I think that was one of those calls. Believe it or not, I don't think that was. If you go back to a lot of the Saudi Arabia bookings, they always seem to be booked for that crowd, and that's why I tell people that's not for us at home. We're supposed to be at work on Saturday. Soon, college football. Who's gonna be watching those at 1 o'clock in the afternoon? Me still, but still, you know what I'm saying. But I think other than that, but I get your point. Go ahead.
Yeah, I get it, and I think the Saudis love Logan Paul, so they probably requested it, so they made that happen. But my thing is this: I'm thinking like they just winging this shit and just waiting for The Rock and Roman to come back, and it's like, come on now, y'all had 2 years to plan this. Y'all had 2
years. See. When y'all say that, Sandman, I'm sorry, we're gonna put a whole quarter in the fucking meter because. Things are one thing I know about Hollywood, for instance, right? Like, look how many times they pushed back Blade. I'm gonna use Blade as an example, right? And right. And Wednesday coming back from Netflix, right? And Cobra Kai. I'm thinking about shows and movies that get pushed back, right? What happens is when things don't happen with scheduling, guess what happens? The other schedule that's supposed to happen in that schedule that was open now gets filled and gets filled, and they get moved. So I think there's a lot of moving parts to getting it.
Of course.
I think we could have got it. I think a lot of things. I think it should have happened. I'm with you. It should have happened 2 years ago. But the pandemic happened.
No. I ain't say it should have. I said they had like 2 years to book this when it comes to because we all knew. Like I even said
But if Cody rips his pec, does he not win it sooner? We don't know.
No. I'm saying this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that I knew that he wasn't gonna win the first time he was faced Roman Reigns at Mania. I know he wasn't gonna beat Roman then. I knew he wasn't gonna give Cody the keys to the castle then.
Yeah, and, not in LA. Right.
Right. And then, of course WWE knew also. So it's like, okay, you already got a story in place. Like, okay, we're gonna have this dude lose to Roman, and then we're gonna build a 2-year year-long storyline.
Yeah.
Right. Like they had plenty of time to do this. And I understand people get injured. That's why you only pencil the story in. You pencil the story in just in case somebody gets hurt, somebody, whatever. Stuff happens. And but you still have a locked-in story for when Cody eventually beats Roman in the second match.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main thing I'm saying. You know what I mean?
My thing is that when Rock's schedule becomes available, right? When Rock's schedule becomes available, McMahon's situation happens. I thought it was best for business to give us Rock and Roman. And I think from yet again splitting the wrestling fan base, right? Because people are like, what you gonna do with Cody? He just won the Rumble. It was really wrong, right? 100%. You don't have him win the Rumble if he's not going to win the title, right? Or take the title from him. I just think everything happened, and they threw a Hail Mary, and the fans said, fuck your Hail Mary. We want this. You know what I mean? Because I think we was going to get Roman and Rock, right? But they say, like, how many lists it take to consider a 6-row pop? They say 3. The world may never know, Sandman. The world may never know. So, but I'm going to get about here, man. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Put you backstage. I'm going to get my black ass up out of here. The wife is waiting to eat. The kids waiting to eat. Listen, guys, comment below. Let me know your thoughts, your takes on everything we've talked about today. I want to talk to you. I want to hear your thoughts about it. It's about you, okay? Listen, I appreciate you I'm reading shit.
We want to thank all of you guys for your thoughts, comments, shares, subscribes. We could not do this without you guys. You guys are what keeps this show rolling. You guys are what keeps the topics flowing. And when shows go like this and they're interactive, you guys keep the show popping. So without you guys, we would not be able to do what we love. And thanks to all of you. And make sure you follow all of your favorite personalities here on Unpopular Review. Next up, we got the Monday Night Raw review and watch along with Evil Dose Sensei and the executive consultant. Tuesday, NXT review with Barbara and her peak Rolodex of Mike Knoxxx is the hoe tomorrow for her show. Then we got White Boy Wasted Wednesday, a Dynamite review crew with Cactus Katie and Dan the Man and Vinny LaSpada. I don't know if the top 5 is coming. I'm supposed to be hosting that.
I think it's supposed to be the one we have here.
The AEW top 5 AEW champions, whether it is the World Trios, Tag, Women's, or TNT, it is a top 5. Your top 5 list. How can it be greater than somebody else's? 2 competitors have not stepped up, so I cannot do it myself. And then, of course, the SmackDown Penitentiary with me. And
you know what? Hold on. I'm going to throw a shout out right now to any one of the 3 AEW crew members. And I hope the one that sits down to pee ain't the one that steps up. Okay? That means I'm calling out Dan and I'm calling out Vinny LaSpada. I will challenge you. I'm not saying I will be there if you're not there. So don't put me in for that shit. Right? But if one of them bastards, and I said it, you some bitch, want to come fight for your title? You're a top 5 AEW champions? I got you. I will be in the arena, and I will show you what it means to be executed. And that's a fact. That's 3 of them, FAXX. Listen, we're going to get out of here. Guys, do me a favor. Do not wake up tomorrow morning and say to yourself, I love me some me and don't love God. Y'all crazy. Vaughn is always holding us down the back. Listen to y'all, the $1 Million host, the $1 Million audience, and we tag in and out to make the $1 Million connection. I'm out of here, y'all. And I think they would say on one of them shows are like, fingers.
Lose it, bite my tongue for no one. had to